Welcome back to the action here in Barnsley. The last action on the floor for 2019. Will be the last match on the floor for one of these men. Two former world champions going toe-to-toe for a place in the second round here at Players' Championship 30. It is Jelle Klaasen,
So it's Jelle to throw for the bullseye first.
2006 BDO
25.
World Champion, against Mark Webster, the 2008 BDO World
25.
Champion. Klaasen beating Barney in his final. Webby beating Whitlock in his. The Spider
25.
against the Cobra for the right.
Bullseye, so Jelle's won the ball.
To face Reese Robinson in round two. Robinson securing a shock win against Jose de Sousa in the last match, 6-2.
100.
With the aid of a 146 checkout. Mark Webster
140.
really struggling to hang on to his tour card at the end of the
140.
year. Said on record that he believes he'll be going to Q school, but when you're in it, you can still win it, and
140.
one good day could change everything for Webster.
55.
Has got a lot of work to do to try and qualify for the Players' Championship finals. It would be
180.
something rather special if he managed that.
$42.
Put a 180 in the first leg, following a brace of 140s.
31.
Will put him in a very strong position, but Klaasen has the chance to pick his pocket here. Another. This would be cruel.
Game shot.
Incredible darts from Jelle Klaasen. Mark Webster did little wrong, but Klaasen fires in the 164 finish. It was only to cling on to his own throw.
58.
But Mark Webster must be feeling like a man who lost a fiver and found a pound. He's around £5,000 off the pace in the Ali Pali race.
96.
So really does need to do something special. There is, of course, the opportunity to qualify
57.
via the PDPA qualifier. That's still to come. There is a qualifier here tomorrow for the World Series of Darts finals.
134.
You'll be able to keep across the action on the Dart Connect system for that. Webster will be at the Worlds,
45.
but it's whether it's as a player or a commentator. He has shown signs of coming back and playing much better darts, Mark Webster, a man who's battled his darting demons, and there is an example of it. A 180 setup in the last leg, a 177 setup in this leg. Really good stuff from the Welshman, and this time he goes out in 13 darts to tie up this second round bout.
95. $134.
We have seen him produce some good performances that haven't resulted in victories.
140.
And the players that he's been beaten by have often been players that have gone on to achieve success. In
93.
fact, in the last couple of tournaments, Webster has lost to the eventual winner, Jose de Sousa in Dublin, and Brendan Dolan
96.
here yesterday in round 3 on the first occasion, and round 2 24 hours ago.
$129.
Not going to add the 170 to the Roll of Honour, having already taken
56.
out 164. How about a 145? Double 14 would complete it.
117.
A wonderful start to this match from Mark Webster in particular.
$74. 14.
But missing 3 clear darts at double, well 4 darts at double, including the one at the end of the 145 combination, allows Klaasen once again to nick the leg. Could have easily been 3-0 up here, Mark Webster.
99. $82.
The highest average that he's produced all year on the Pro Tour is 104. That was against Peter Wright
100.
at PC 15 in a first round match, which he lost. And we're going to see a bit of history repeating
57.
for the Welshman. Who's averaging
100.
around 105, 106 right now.
140. $59.
Again, just at a key time, the door is opened for the Dutchman.
58.
Hasn't taken full advantage, but has left the checkout that he's already completed in this match. He's going to get a go at it again.
97.
Is he going to repeat the feat? You can see the frustration
124.
on the face of Jelle Klaasen as Webster eyes up 6 and then double top. Double 10.
26.
Well, he won't be able to believe his luck here, Mark Webster, struggling
Game
on
shot.
the doubles, and in a match where he's dominated the scoring, he finds himself 3-1 behind. It is a 20th meeting between this pair.
136.
They have actually met on the Premier League stage in an exhibition match back in 2009. That was when Mardell pulled out
140.
through illness. Jelle Klaasen beat Webster 7-3. Webster went on to
100.
join the Premier League field the following year. Klaasen, of course, has had a couple of bites at that as well. Some big stage meetings.
96.
The biggest being a quarter-final at the World Grand Prix back in 2015, which Webster won.
57.
He was beaten by Michael van Gerwen in the semis, the 5-time World Grand Prix champion now.
$136.
Their only recent meeting was in the Players' Championship
56.
events that were before the World Grand Prix. Webster beating Klaasen in the first round in Dublin. Look at this.
105.
Again, he gets everything right up until the double. Just wonder if
128.
Webster will be worrying yet. Hits this. It's a break of throw, but that's made it very, very awkward indeed for Mark Webster. Had to waste a dart.
12.
And again, it's the outer ring that is causing the
Game
problems for Mark Webster, and Jelle Klaasen has been clinical in that department. And what is it that Bobby George says? Something about scoring for show. Well, it couldn't be more apt
96.
as a description for this match.
$139. 100.
We have had the first lot of first round ties
94.
completed. We saw one of them here, of course, on stream 1 as the number 16 seed Jose de Sousa departed. We have seen some other shocks as well. Glenn Durrant was beaten over on the other stream, 6-5 by
84.
Carl Wilkinson, and hearing murmurs that Duzza was not happy about something during and at the end of that match.
171.
We'll try and get the lowdown from Dan Dawson at some point this afternoon. We'll return to the confirmed scores at the end of this leg, but we have had some ton-topping averages as
93.
has become par for the course. Double 19 was the target with the second dart.
57.
Well, Mark Webster needs to produce a party piece here. Treble 20 for the bull. Well, he hasn't hit a double on the outer ring for ages.
103.
He does get close to the smallest target on the board, but Jelle Klaasen wants double 10 to lead
No
5-1.
score.
He's bust. A rare bit of good fortune for Mark Webster in this match. Can he take advantage?
Game shot.
The Welshman cashes in and just keeps his hopes alive in this tie. So Ian White has come racing out
43.
the blocks, a thumping 6-1 win against Ted Everts. And now Everts faces a long wait to see if he's going to be in Minehead for the Players' Championship finals. He was in the second to last divisional
97.
spot and he's lost in the first round. If any of Richie Edhouse,
100.
Conan Whitehead or Alan Tabban win their first match, or Mickey Mansell, then they could leapfrog him. He's lost 6-1, 108 average
85.
for the number 1 seed, Ian Diamond White. Joe Cullen has crashed out in the first round, beaten by George Killington
58.
6-5. Adrian Lewis has gone as well, knocked out 6-4 by Wessel Nyman. Peter Wright, after a record-breaking day here yesterday, has seen off Joe Mernon
140.
6-2. And then ton-topping averages for Jamie Hughes, Dave Chisnell and Jeffrey Disvan. Chisnell the highest of the three, 104.5, as he beat Kevin Burness 6-3. Same scoreline for Hughes against Kyle Anderson, as Disvan whitewashed Mario Robber. Gerwin Price through 6-3 against Ross
99.
Smith. Welsh compatriot Johnny Clayton, a 6-2 winner against Eddie Dootson.
100.
Can Mark Webster turn this around and make it a hat-trick of Welshmen through? Needs tops to reduce the deficit to a single leg,
40.
but now has to rely on a miss. 2 tops.
40.
Webster might just be starting to feel the confidence creep back into his mind here. Klaasen is starting to miss, and Webster is starting to hit. Break of throw. Another big shock, Darryl Gurney beaten in the first round. He's gone down 6-4 to Berry Van Peer. Jermaine Watermaner has seen off
42.
Dawson Merschel by the same scoreline. Kim Heibrecht's a 6-1 winner against Darren Johnson. Christoph Ratajski, who was
140.
on the wrong end of that record average by Peter Wright yesterday, has beaten Ryan Joyce 6-5. Just a word for Christoph Ratajski. His reaction at the end of that match was
57.
superb. Very, very sportsmanlike stuff from Ratajski, who just seemed pleased to be involved in such a feat achieved by Snakebite. Fair play.
125.
And then Michael Smith,
43.
the final man from the first round of first round
85.
matches, to go through a 6-3 win for him against Vincent van der Meer. In fact, we've already got one man through from the second
96.
bout. Mark McGeaney, a winner, 6-0 against Adam Hookvale. He will take
95.
on Jamie Hughes in the final on board 6. Klaasen has hit back in this leg just to try and
96.
extinguish the threat of this pesky spider
Game shot.
that's come crawling back into the contest but might just have been swatted away.
$57. $100.
Reminder coming up next, Ricky Evans against
32.
Jan Dekker.
$140. $100.
How soon that match arrives depends on what Mark Webster does in the next couple of minutes.
97.
Well, he's down to a finish and he's got the chance to hit Klaasen back with the same checkout
60.
that saw the Cobra clinch the first leg. All he wants to do now is leave it handy.
89.
Dart in the bull manages to guarantee that he'll get a dart
92.
at double in this visit, barring a disaster.
Game shot.
He gets a dart at double, he hits the double, and now has the chance to throw to force a last leg shootout. Mark Webster here. On stream one, you may have just noticed Darren Webster limbering up for his match. On stream two.
39.
He's up against Conan White. In fact, he's
140.
halfway through that match. He's 3-1 up. Demolition Man. He was looking like a demolition against Mark Webster here, but he's clawed his way back into contention. Bizarre match.
96.
When he was playing somewhere near his best, he was losing legs, and as his performance has dropped, he started winning them.
125.
Klaasen looking likely to close it out because Webster is struggling
100.
to find a treble, though he manages it with the last start in hand just to keep himself on the shoulder of the Cobra.
123. $139.
The question is asked.
73.
And now Mark Webster has the chance to take out 127 and stay in the game. Fabulous, fabulous setup.
119.
Couldn't quite finish it off.
Game shot and the match.
And Klaasen does finish it off. Decent game of darts. Webster missed chances, but it's Klaasen who moves through to the second round. He'll take on Reese Robinson. Is it opening up for Jelle Klaasen? Webster heads out and heads home for the final time on the Players' Championship circuit this year. We'll be back in a few moments' time as Jan Dekker takes on rapid Ricky Evans.